here's something really cool that I was going to do over at my old show and want to do it at my new show, but I don't have that set up yet. So I'll do it here. Think about this. We're coming up to August of 2025. Guess what? You have exactly 5 months. August, September, October, November, and December. Only 5 months left to complete the first Saturday devotion. What is that devotion? That devotion is the devotion that was given, by the way, in 1925, 100 years ago, to go out and do 4 simple things. Why? Because our Lord asked for it. Our Lord asked, and Our Lady said, Jesus wants the world to make reparation to my Immaculate Heart. And that will stop the wars. And that will convert, instead of having mega wars, with what? She warned in 1917, whole nations will be annihilated.
Mm.
That hasn't happened yet, but it's coming if we don't fulfill her request. What was the request? Yes, it was for the consecration of Russia. That's true. But you know what? That's the Pope's part, not ours.
Not ours.
Is there a part for us? Oh, yes, there is. The part for us is the 5 First Saturday devotion. And it's super simple. All of you remember this. I always start off with this one because it's actually most important to remember. The reason why you're doing it, you're offering it all for sins committed against the Immaculate Heart of Mary. You're making reparation. You are making her, like, it's like saying you're making her feel better. You're repaying, you're comforting her for what? For the sins and sacrileges committed against her, the blasphemies against Our Lady, the way Our Lady's treated. And yes, it's in a culture which does that. And yes, the confusion in Christianity is part of that. But our Lord wants it because he's a perfect son. He says, yeah, you're going to make it up to my mom. And when you make it up to my mom, I'm going to bless you in the hugest way. Because she said, my Immaculate Heart will triumph. So what do we have to do? So offering it all up for the sins committed against the Immaculate Heart of Mary in reparation. What do we do? First Saturday of every month for 5 consecutive months. You can't miss one. You go and receive Holy Communion. You have to be in the state of grace, obviously. You go to confession. And heaven's so generous, they said you could do it 8 days before, 8 days after. Again, the reception of Holy Communion and the confession done in reparation for the sins committed by Immaculate Heart of Mary. Pray a rosary. Not even the 15-decade rosary, just the 5-decade rosary. And then the part that everybody forgets is the meditation for 15 minutes on the mysteries of the Holy Rosary. And a few years ago, I made a mysteries of the Rosary meditation because people couldn't think about it.
You did this, and yeah. I look for that. I listen to it. It is the most beautiful meditation. And I don't want to listen to Lifeside stuff anymore. So this needs to be on your new YouTube channel. Please do a new 15-minute meditation for us, John Henry. Please do that.
I will before the next one comes. I will do it.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
So no, that's it. That's the practice. And
pray for the Pope.
That's right. And we have the opportunity to do that now.
Yeah.
The last opportunity, because the request was do it and 5 consecutive months as the last opportunity before the end of the 100-year period. The reason why that's important, and this gets really funny, the 100-year period is important because of this. In 1929, so now remember, apparitions, 1917, the 2 little kids die, Jacinta and Francisco, and then Lucia lives on. And Lucy goes on to live in a convent, and that's where, in 1925, Our Lady comes and asks for this 5 First Saturday devotion. In 1929, Our Lady appears again, and she says, now is the time for the consecration of Russia. So they heard about this, 1917. She said, I'll come back and ask for it. She doesn't ask for it till 1929. Lucy's in the convent. Okay, now do it. All right, so I guess she communicates to her superiors that our Lord wants now the Holy Father, in union with the bishops of the world, to consecrate Russia to his mother's Immaculate Heart, and that will bring peace to the world, etc. Guess what? Popes don't do it. Popes don't do it right from the start. 1931. So now we're like 3 years later. I think only 2 years later, actually. And our Lord appears again to Sister Lucy, and he says, hello. I'm paraphrasing, obviously. He says, hello, they're not doing it. They're following the footsteps of the King of France, and they'll suffer the same fate. Uh-oh, what does that mean? Well, the King of France reference refers to Margaret Mary Alacoque. Margaret Mary was asked to get the King of France to consecrate France to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, to put the emblem of the Sacred Heart on the shields and so on. Great promises. France would be victorious over all her enemies. The king never did it. The successive kings never did it. For 100 years, the kings never did it. 100 years to the day after the request was made, the king was removed from his castle later, all to be killed in the French Revolution. So our Lord warned about that for us. He said about the consecration of Russia, they're 1931, they're following the footsteps of the King of France, referencing 100 years to the day, by the way. And there's a lot of controversy with this consecration of Russia, and everybody says, oh, it happened in 84 and so on.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It was supposed to come with the conversion of Russia. Remember that? It's all about the conversion of Russia. Can anybody look at Russia and think, oh, of course they're Catholic? They're not. Orthodoxy is not Catholicism. I'm sorry.
No, it's not the same.
No. And so there is no conversion of Russia. So if by your fruits you shall know them, there's something missing. And Sister Lucy, so often over the decades while she was still alive, said, nope, not good enough. Because popes tried certain things to do it in a way that they thought, maybe that, nope. And she would go, nope, 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 nope. So why all of a sudden in 84, who knows? I don't care. I'm not a specialist. I know, though, that nothing happened. You could say the wall fell. What does that do? Well, actually, not a whole lot. You know that? Because if you look at Russia, they still have the highest abortion rate. And so if you want bloodshed, it's still there in spades.
Right.
Don't give me this that it's converted. No, it's not.
Right.
So, and they're also, if you want to look at what's going on in the world right now, certainly that's not the arbiter of peace in the world. So there's something up. But you know what? We don't have to worry about that, because our part for the consecration of Russia was not to do the consecration. We're not the Pope. But you know what our part was? And oh yes, it's involved right in it. It's the 5 First Saturdays. The last opportunity to do that within a 100-year period, if that means something, which our Lord, for him, it actually does, is to start in August. And I'm going to be leading that consecration myself over at my show if you want to join me there. But you don't have to join me there. Do it yourself, please. I beg you. You got this is it. You have one opportunity starting next month to start your 5 First Saturdays so that you can get in 5 before the end of the year. It have to be 5 consecutive. Our Lady was specific about that. It's a weird requirement. Maybe you might think, oh, what's that? It's not mine to question what they say. It's ours to do and to love and to have this amazing opportunity to do what heaven asks